Hello, I'm Martin Q with the Strategic Retreat, and this is going to be me analyzing about the Fallout Season 2 trailer. So, I don't think I'm going to be just calling this like a reaction. It'll just be in the playlist, but I have seen this trailer already, and now I feel like I should just have something out there while doing more of an analytical breakdown of it than just a ooh that's cool like when I first saw it. So I had time to watch it, think on it, and so these will be my thoughts. All right, here we go. But yeah, I'm a week out, so all of the cool instant reactions are out of the way, I suppose. Probably trying to run an ad there or
I'm
whatever.
looking for someone.
Common story around here.
Someone you care about or someone you hate?
Oh, what a great question. What say you, Miss McClane?
Yes. Something done out of love, something done out of spite, vengeance. Good or bad karma.
Why would my dad go to Las Vegas?
New Vegas. I do like
You
it.
want to know why the world ended? It started here with one man.
It's all over, but the
Set work in the show's been pretty great.
Cooper Howard, star of the silver screen.
Like yourself, I am the very best at what I do.
Past flashbacks, the
And what
Securitrons.
I do is I know everything.
Mr. House. Yeah, I remember there's I know I think there were a lot of people were saying like, oh, this person looks more like Mr. House in the game. This person might sound more like Mr. House, so it's fine, I guess.
I know there's a war coming.
Brotherhood of Steel.
The bombs will only be the beginning.
So yes, the inclusion of the Legion. So I mean, this you're not gonna try to. I'm gonna try to save more of my analyzing for a bit later, but yeah, Legion faction, different ideologies, more motivating factors to kind of play off of each other, to explore different perspectives in the show, perhaps. Because they already kind of did this with the three-ish, kind of two and a half, three-ish main characters with Lucy, Maximus, and the Ghoul. Maximus kind of spends some time away. I mean, I guess they all had some episode breaks, but he's kind of been a little more in the background of the three, I believe. So yeah, the Dinky, the dinosaur. Yeah, dinosaur Novak. Some people hoping for maybe Boone, but I think I forget the exact timeline, but I think it's well no, this is past the games, right? So then yeah, aside from maybe like really elderly characters or ghouls not aging or something, I don't know how many actual game callbacks there will be.
Concern is that you would do just about anything to save your family. I think you are actually quite a violent man. You just don't want to kill me yet.
Chicken fucker, of course, can't
Let's
have
get lucky, shall we?
another season without him. Brad Roach's action scenes. There's kind of like the buddy pilot with Maximus there, and plenty more relationships to feel sad over. or something tragic. Maybe I don't. Maybe they're expecting you to expect that. Yeah. Yeah. Probably a planted grenade. Maybe could be a planted grenade, sort of execution, sneak kill, or well, no, I don't know. It seems like the end of an action scene, anyways. Lined up. I don't know. Just starting to speculate. Well, no, yeah, no. They would have had a shootout with her in the dinosaur mouth. Yeah, execution.
Lucky, shall we?
Defenestration? Getting thrown out of a window, I believe. Brad Roach's, yeah, more vault perspectives. Always interesting to see what kind of, what number they might pick. If it's an established vault or something that was only hinted at in the lore, you can always get another crazy, unethical experiment. Oh yeah, that's Gamora. Okay, yep. Action scenes in New Vegas. Yeah, Rad Scorpion. Those, yes, the Kings. Minor faction, but good to see them as well. Plenty of, I mean, there are a lot of small factions in New Vegas, so yeah, I think a lot of people were theorizing about like, oh well, this is going to show um, what is the canon ending for New Vegas, some stuff like that. I'm not sure how they might mix and match pieces or what the primary um, motivating forces are. I don't. This is the thing of like I'm a fake fan, but I don't remember absolutely everything about um, giving power to um, well, like free New Vegas, nobody rules, Mr. House. Let me see. Yeah, the Legion, the NCR. I'm going to get into some of the major ideological endings for New Vegas in after the trailer. Bats moment, of course. Oh right, Death Claws. So I mean, yeah, cool creature design, set piece actions.
I defer to you about what to do in this situation.
I'm wondering if they'll keep it as like a scary, too difficult to defeat enemy, or if they will have it be killed. Could be a multi-episode thing towards the end of the season to show their progression, but maybe they'll keep it as like an unstoppable Mr. X, Nemesis, Boogeyman thing. Because you know it's kind of like it's like the power armor is great for action scenes, but then you have specific counters for it. So don't know if they want it to be warfed so quickly. Just like this is a badass enemy, and then start taking him out, power crept later on. But that is what happens in an RPG if the characters level up, get enough new equipment, strength. Okay, but that's essentially it. And so I mean, yeah, cool stuff with the trailers, of course. But as much as I appreciate the hints, keep the hype up for some specific scenes. Honestly, this is kind of the main part of this analysis, and it's going to go beyond Fallout because this is about like continuing, not quite sequels, yeah, just continuing to make and develop shows. Where do stories go? And again, it comes down to like capitalism and writing. And if we care about Fallout as like an RPG and the actual story, not just a checklist of like the blue vault suits and the bottle caps, and there's an apocalypse of some kind. As long as it hits those check marks on a list, then you're happy. Like no, just good. It still has to be put together in a good package and deal with like people, ideas, societies. The one, you know, how do you put things together? How do people deal with crises? Right, the post-apocalypse stuff is just like a zombie movie and stuff like that. The zombies are a vehicle to push conflict and create situations. so that the interesting characters and earth-shattering decisions can be made. Um, which is why, yeah, politics. So what? Let me organize this. It's the issues that people have. No spoilers. The issues people had with like Arcane season 2. If you just want some cool thing to happen versus the thematics that were set up in season 1 of Arcane regarding like inequality, stuff that happens in the real world now that were brought up in season 1 that were not resolved in season 2, thus making people who could see that set up in season 1 feel disappointed that there was no real payoff in season 2 because they could not take a decisive stand. It's vague, but I'm trying, without saying exactly what happened. I'm sure that there are people who played New Vegas who are politically minded and know about like, post-apocalyptic society, taking care of people, resource allocation, all the stuff that you can care about in the game because you're in universe supposed to be taking care of people and figuring out right and wrong. Not everything's perfect, but try to do as well as you can. And the game was still, kind of written to not really overthrow the status quo because the NCR is seen as like a bureaucracy failing society, but they're a lesser evil than the Legion, who, if anybody can see, is they're themed like Spartans, Romans, or not Spartans, but yeah, Romans, and then the same idea of like people use that as a post-apocalyptic like might makes right, do what you have to. It's a different society, different laws and rules, so we might as well survive using things like slavery and other ideological things. Don't get held back by your pre-war, pre-apocalypse morals and stuff like that. It's like, but you don't have to do that to survive in a lot of cases, sort of deal. People are just going to want to see, is the show going to represent that well? Or is it going to be a little wishy-washy and stuff like that? It's like, oh, well, who can say what the right answer is? Maybe we should just sacrifice a few minorities and stuff. I don't think the show will do that, but again, people had high hopes for Arcane season 2, and there were several things it did not take a firmer stance on, and did not show. So I mean, yeah, that's. So I think that's just what people are worried about. Everything else, action scenes, character writing, little quirky, a humor mixed with serious moments. I feel like that's the only thing. It's vague, but anybody who really cares about it and even sticks around to the end of a video with me rambling like it, they're gonna know about like after like the Last of Us TV show with its own problems, but like little scenes showing more progressive things that are socialist, communist. How do you make a post-apocalyptic society? How do you present it more palatably to a mainstream audience worldwide? I'm right. We're gonna look back on this, and yeah, I'm sure people will be comparing it to Arcane season 2 regarding politics and thematics. That's all. So just so I'm on the record saying something. But yeah, I'll try to keep it below 15 minutes, only 14. Thank you guys for listening to my thoughts. Looking forward to it regardless, just hoping that it can always reach a next level just a little bit better. And hopefully nobody's too disappointed. Hopefully nobody's disappointed at all. But yeah, see you guys around.